Imagine standing on a mountainside so high it makes your breath catch, only to realize the rock face you're staring at is a time capsule from the age of dinosaurs. That's exactly what happened to a wildlife photographer in the Italian Alps, except he wasn't looking for fossils. He was chasing deer and vultures, and instead, he stumbled into a prehistoric treasure trove. Think about that for a second. A discovery this massive, this ancient, hidden in plain sight for 200 million years, and found by someone who didn't even know what they were looking for. It's like finding a perfectly preserved ancient city buried under a desert dune while you're on a hike. What does that say about how much we still don't know about our planet's history? It's wild, isn't it? These footprints aren't just cool. They're a window into a world that vanished long before humans existed. And yet, here they are, etched into stone, waiting for someone to notice. Now, picture this. 200 million years ago, this spot wasn't a mountain. It was a sunlit tidal flat, part of the Tethys Ocean. Dinosaurs waddled across the mud, leaving behind their claw marks and toe prints, which eventually turned into rock. But then the Earth did something insane. Tectonic plates collided, squishing the seabed into the Alps. The horizontal layers of sediment got twisted, flipped, and crumpled into a near-vertical cliff. So those footprints, once on a beach, are now running down a mountainside. It's like nature took a giant canvas and rotated it 90 degrees. What does that mean for how we interpret fossil sites? It suggests that some of the most dramatic geological transformations are also the most effective at preserving ancient life. The pressure, the compression, the mineralization, it's all a recipe for fossil perfection. But it also means we have to rethink how we map ancient ecosystems. If a tidal flat becomes a mountain, what other landscapes have we misread entirely? And then there's the mystery of the dinosaurs themselves. These weren't raptors or T-Rexes. These were massive, long-necked herbivores, likely plesiosaurs. Think of them as the gentle giants of their time, lumbering across the mudflats in herds. The fact that their tracks stretched for 5 kilometers suggests this was a migratory path, a highway for dinosaurs. But why here? What made this particular tidal flat so important? Was it a food source? A safe haven? Or maybe it was just the easiest route between 2 points? The sheer scale of the discovery raises questions about how interconnected ancient ecosystems were. These creatures weren't just wandering randomly, they had routines, routes, and social structures. It's humbling to think that the same patterns of movement we see in modern animals were already in place back then. And yet, we're only now beginning to piece it together. How many other stories are buried in rocks we've never looked at closely enough? But here's the kicker. Studying this site is going to be a nightmare. It's on a near-vertical cliff with no trails leading to it. Researchers are going to have to rely on drones and remote sensing tech, which means the data will be limited. It's a reminder that some of the most important discoveries are also the hardest to access. What does that say about the priorities of modern science? Are we investing enough in tools that can reach these remote, inaccessible sites? Or are we just scratching the surface of what's out there? I mean, think about it. This is one of the largest footprint sites in Italy, yet it's going to take years to fully understand. How many other sites like this are out there, waiting for someone to stumble upon them? And what if the next big discovery isn't made by a scientist, but by a hiker, a diver, or someone who's just curious about the world around them? That's the thing about science. Sometimes the people who change everything aren't the ones with lab coats and degrees. They're the ones with a camera and a sense of wonder. So the next time you're out exploring, keep your eyes open. You never know what ancient secrets might be hiding in plain sight.